maybe that's easier. I don't know. I suspect he's just a lot better with timing and such. So that's about it. That's the way this song is going to be the whole time for this intro part. By this way, the thing I'm doing here with this hammer on, that's not part of the song. It's not even, I've gotten into the habit of doing it. Kind of ripped it off someone online, though theirs is cooler than mine. Four of these. That's four, and now you go right into it. If you take me back to your place, I'll try not to bother you, I promise. Oh, forgot about that chord. Okay, so that is actually sort of a D, which I said I would be bringing in here. But this is a good trick in rock and roll. You got your nice C here, and instead of going here to the D, which he will do later, just move the C up 2 frets. Now it's a D with some other notes in it, so it's a cool D. It's a D with some other stuff. And if I thought about it, I could figure out what it is technically. But for our purposes, it's a D moved up 2. A C moved up 2 frets, making it a nice, pretty, dissonant D that adds something to this song. All right, so now that I remembered that that's in there, there's the intro, G, C with this rhythmic thing. And then you do the If You Take Me Back to My Place with that same thing. And then that part where he's going to go to that D thing. Where is it? If you take me back to my place, try not to bother you. Oh, I'll try not to bother you, I promise. And the rhythm changes on that D. So it's same way. And then so instead of doing this, so you're not changing chords here. You're not going to go from the G to the C, you're just going to hang on this thing for the whole 4. Notice the G to C was a set of 4. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And back to the G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this thing will hold on for the full 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'm strumming 1, 2, and then that same thing. 1, 2, and 3. So it's that and starting on the and again. So 1, 2. Same thing as before, except now I'm not doing that, getting ready for the C on the 2 and. I just do 1, 2. Yeah. There's that one. Okay, and that's how it goes. And then you do that same thing that I was doing there for the chorus, or the pre-chorus. If you take me back to your place, I'll try not to bother you, I promise. Oh, I was about to move on, but it's cold in here, but I guess it will hard. Sink's broke, it's leaking from the faucet. Here it comes. But I'm fractured, E minor, from the floor, and I wish I were home. So now you're hanging on to these chords longer, but I'm fractured. It's just like that D. Move here. All 4. And a C, all 4. Same rhythm. And then G, all 4. And now just a normal D. Sing on that D. That D is this little transition. It's a nice little transition. But I'm fractured from the fall, and I wish I were home. And then that part. It takes 2 and I used to take 1. It takes 2 and I used to take only 1. So notice that's that E minor again. It takes 2 and I used to take 1. Into the C, so just like before. But I have to say, I'm pretty sure that when Ryan Adams does this, it takes 2 part. He goes to that C early. If like he does in the verse. He's playing it pretty much like he does in the verse, but for some reason I'm not. When I'm doing the It Takes Two part, I'm doing it more straight. That is, I'm switching to the C at the 3, not on the end of the 2. It takes two when it used to take one. It takes two when it used to take only one. And then he ends it right there. Let me do that one more time. It takes two when it used to take one. It takes two when it used to take only one. Stop there. Hold it and then we're back into it. And he goes right into the song. If you listen to my version, when I go right back into the song, where then he goes about the money thing, wish it were something about his money being bad. What is that line? Oh, I got it right here. My money's no good. Well, my money's no good. I screwed up there because I don't feel that little switch to the C at the 2 and is a little bit off my sense of where it should be, because I have this simple sense that you switch at the 3, not at the 2 and. It takes me a little bit of warming up to feel it. And when I'm switching immediately without any breaks, so you go from this take 2, when you used to take 1, and then you go straight back into the song, no little transition. I'm trying to remember what the words are, which means I kind of forget about the switching and I haven't already got the groove back. So I have consistently messed that up. So, it takes two when it used to take one. It takes two when it used to take only one. I like to hit the strings there and give it a real sense of break, because you're about to do this right back in. Well, my money's no good. See, I screwed it up. Yeah, it's different. Well, I have to get back into that. Well, and that's because I'm also messing up the lyrics. So the important thing is you want to, at least for me, I want to hit that money's no good, that good, when I get to the C. So don't rush it. Well, money's no good when I'm up to no good. No good ever comes from honest. That's exactly what I mean. Ryan Adams does not need that crutch. I need that crutch. Perhaps you need that crutch. If I want to get that 2 and, I want to hear the, well, my money's no good, right at the 2 and. He doesn't have to do that. He can put the good before, he can put it after. He's still got that sense there. But if you're just beginning and you want to try this, I suggest you use the crutch I'm using. Well, my money's no good when I'm up to no good. No good ever comes from it. That's it. Of course, he just does the rest of the song is that same thing, and then he does the Fractured from the Fall twice, and then he does It Takes Two when it used to take 1 4 times, only ending with It Takes Two when it used to only take 1 when it took only 1. The only word as like the end of each one of those, and then it goes, and then it's the same way. It takes two when it used to take 1. No, it takes two when it used to take only 1. Right? And here it doesn't. Really, now that I think about it, I should add that without singing in between the first verse and the second verse so that I can get back into the groove, because I need it. He doesn't, but I do. And if you want to, I think that would just be fine. Again, breaking the rules. It's not exactly like Ryan Adams. Clearly. But it's a song.